So this is my audience. All right, thank you guys. You guys can go have a seat right there if you want to. I appreciate it. In today's modern era, success is typically defined by wealth, flashy things, or fame. To the naked eye, a flashy ride or extravagant clothing may look like the epitome of a successful person. While money and fame can lead to great success, I'm here to talk to you today about success in the form of care, love, and treating others in the most respectful way possible. I know that this is true success because it has been demonstrated to me for my entire life of 19 years by one very special person out there, my mother, Nikki Poplin. That is a picture of my mother teaching as she does today in her third grade class. My mother, Nikki, has exemplified success by the way she has carried herself, raised her children, and treated other people her entire life. Nikki never had everything just handed to her in her life. She grew up in a house that wasn't poor, but also wasn't in upper class. Her entire childhood, hard work and perseverance is what was instilled into her mind as she was raised by her parents. As she got to the age of about 21, she found out that she was pregnant with her only son, which was me. Struggling to find out how she would make ends meet, she got 2 jobs and continued taking online classes en route to her bachelor's degree in elementary education. Exemplifying what it means to step up to the plate and raise a child and be able to provide for your family is a lesson I learned from my mother before I even took a step on this planet. As I start to get older and my little sister starts to grow up with me as well, I notice that my mother, Nikki, is always either going from one job to the other, spending time and taking care of me and my little sister. She always seemed to be incredibly tired, but she never admitted it or let us take pity on her. She always kept a smile on her face and acted as if she wasn't going through 2 stressful and rigorous jobs every single day just to provide for her kids and make ends meet. She barely made ends meet every month and had very little money left over. But she is the most successful person that I've ever seen, not needing extravagant things or needing to go out every night. Only needing her family to be taken care of was just enough for her to do at any cost. She is the reason that I'm the hardworking student athlete that I am today. Witnessing it from my mom my entire childhood is rubbed off on me tremendously. Aside from being a single mother raising 2 kids with 2 jobs, my mother took great pride in her work. She was a third grade teacher that would strive every day to make a positive impact in her students' life. In an interview with one of my mom's students' mothers from last year's third grade class, I found out just how positively my mom was impacting the lives of others. Miss Creasman, who was the child's mom, talked to me about how her home life was at its lowest point last year with her being in between jobs and struggling to make ends meet. That it was directly affecting her daughter that was in my mother's class. Miss Creasman went on to talk about how even though her daughter had a very rough home life to come home to every day after school, my mother was the reason that she came home happy and full of hope even in her darkest hour. She talked to me about numerous occasions in which my mom had fed her daughter when she didn't have any money on her account, in which my mother actually also took the little girl home from school because the girl didn't have a ride home. After concluding this interview, my eyes were literally opened at just how impactful and caring my mother really is. While my mother balanced 2 jobs and 2 kids, she managed to go above and beyond to care for other people and make sure that their needs are taken care of before hers. Putting people who look up to her before herself and treating others in the most respectful manner all the time is my version of success. And no one displayed this better than my mom has my entire life. It is completely rubbed off on me, and I look up to her every day to try to be more like her. True success exemplified by a hardworking woman who always treated other people with the utmost respect and care, raising 2 kids on 2 jobs, along with being a true mentor to young people in the community, is the exact definition of true success. My mother was never rich in land or wealth. However, she is by far the most successful person and rich person that I've ever met due to how she used her life to uplift others and use her platform to inform and encourage everyone that she came into contact with, which is what being a successful person is all about. And she displayed this to me my entire life, and I can't tell her how much I thank her for it.